Hey guys, you're getting a twofer from us today. So, some of you guys may have noticed that there was a lot of issues earlier today. Well, 12 hours ago. Yeah, about 12 hours ago at the point of this recording and posting, that the GeyserConnect server was constantly going offline, and there for a little while you couldn't connect the Java servers. What that was we had some issues implementing the new Microsoft account authentication system, but we finally got that straightened out. So let me start off by telling you guys you really should join the Discord that we have set up for server support, because we make announcements about stuff on the Discord like, hey, we're restarting the server out of schedule because of this, or we're adding this, or hey guys, we're having issues, we're looking into them. We let you know when it's all done, said and done, whatever. So even if for no other reason, it would be a good idea to join our GeyserConnect Discord, just simply so you have information about stuff like what happened, 12 hours ago, so you're not wondering like what's going on. That being said, this right here, this is not actually a clickable link. It was really the only way as a current that we could put this on the server for you guys to see, but this is just a, you just enter this in your web browser, discord.io/GeyserConnect, and that will bring you over to our, that will redirect you to our Discord. I'm using a redirection URL shortener service here to make it easy to remember link for you guys to use. Discord.io/GeyserConnect. There you go. Now, this particular change, this is going to be golden music to the ears of all you guys who have made your account starting December 1st of 2020 or later. As of December 1st, 2020, Microsoft implemented a new system using Microsoft accounts instead of Mojang accounts. And the idea is it's a lot more secure. My last video talks about how, real briefly, how stealing and selling Minecraft accounts on the black market is a big money making deal. Well, the biggest thing about Microsoft accounts is two-factor authentication. This literally requires you to have an app on your phone. When you try to log in, this app comes up on your phone and saying, is this you? Do you want to approve this login? If it is you, you tap yes. If it's not, you tap no, and you go change your password. Needless to say, we are looking very forward to that being fully implemented so that we no longer have to deal with the Mojang accounts. But yeah, you newer people to the Java world, this affects you the most right now. So before you were stuck, you had to let's borrow somebody's alt account, which is shady to begin with, but anyway. Or you just had to find offline servers, or what we call Geyser servers. Geyser servers have an additional plugin on them that allows Bedrock players to authenticate with the Xbox Live system, so you don't need a Java account. But with this, new guys are now being brought into the fold with this. So what it is you put in the address for a Java server. Now, this is my server I'm using for example. You may recognize it as this right here. The difference between this one and this one, my server is one of these Geyser servers. So when you click on this, you get directed to my Bedrock port, and my server handles everything. So you don't have to worry about anti-cheats, you don't have to worry about movement problems or any of that. However, for the sake of this video, I'm connecting to the Java port here. Now, when you connect to an online Java server, here you go. You will now be presented with 3 options instead of 2. You used to be able to say log in with a Minecraft account or disconnect. Now it says log in with a Mojang account. If you had your account before December 1st of 2020 and you have not yet migrated to the new Microsoft account, you will use the first option. If you created your account after December 1st, 2020, or you have migrated, you will log in with a Microsoft account. Now, you can log in with a username and password, or you can log in with your web browser. Username and password, this is going to be good for you phone users, because going to your web browser on your phone will minimize your game. You'll get disconnected, and yeah, it's not going to work. But we highly recommend. But you can also log in with a web browser. I personally am not too familiar with the details of how this system works, but the login with a web browser, it probably works the same way, like say connecting to your Xbox Live account on say a Switch works. I'm not positive about that. Basically, you bring up your web browser, you go to this and you enter that code. It's only good for one time use for like 5 minutes, so you guys don't even bother trying to enter that. It's not going to work. But you just go to that. Yeah, this works just like the Nintendo Switch, PS4 to connect to your Xbox Live account. You go here, you log into your Microsoft account in your web browser, and this is actually the more secure way to do this too. This is better than using your username and password. So if you're on your console, you're on your PC, use this method because you can Alt-Tab or use another device very easily. So you just go to aka.ms remote connect, enter the code it displays into the web browser. You'll hit done. You'll say please wait until you get logged in, and then once everything completes, you should see yourself on the server. Now, I'm still using a Mojang account, so obviously this is not going to work for me. But yeah, that's easy, simple, and if you already own a console, you're already familiar with that because you've already done that. Let me get back out here to the list. All right, so what I'm going to do, so now we have also enabled another thing on this server. Many of you who have played using this know about half blocks. That's slabs, fence posts, stairs, anything that's not a full block. Doors, trap doors, window panes. All of those are half blocks. We have enabled this thing called chunk caching on the GeyserConnect. It requires the server to do a little more work for you guys, and it uses a little more memory, but it should improve your gameplay experience significantly, and that's what we're really aiming for here. Yeah. Woo. Okay, so I'm actually connected to the Java side of my server right now. So I'm seen as a Java player right now on my server. And as you can see, my lobby has, where is it? I know it's got them. But my lobby has slabs and steps in it. See, steps. Notice. You guys may have seen one of my previous videos. I was getting rubber banded a lot going upstairs. As you can see, it's smooth and easy. It's working properly. And I'm not rubber banding back. There's a slab, just went over that slab, no issues. And this is what chunk caching does. It allows you to move up and down these kinds of blocks without your game freaking out and the server freaking out, wondering what you're doing, thinking you're a hacked client. So this should help alleviate kicking and banning issues with anti-cheats on big servers. We still do not recommend using this on such servers. However, if you choose to do so, you shouldn't have quite so many issues. Because the way this works is the GeyserConnect now is actually doing some of the processing for the server. So instead of relying on the client and the server to figure it out, the Geyser is stepping in. It's taking the world data from the server and it's doing a little bit of work, and it's sending corrected information to the server so you don't look so weird to the server. As you can see, I'm running right over these slabs, no problem. So yeah, so this is the second biggest thing. This affects all players on the GeyserConnect. We expect it to we expect good things out of this, to put it simply. So, well, you guys have fun. Again, big networks with a strict anti-cheats, be careful. Don't God bridge. Don't run like crazy up and down the stairs. Don't expect any problems. You get rubber banded, stop for a few seconds. Do not run for next at least a minute to reset the anti-cheat. That's usually a good way to do that. You know, just be careful out there. But we are hoping that this change not only gives you guys a better experience, but minimizes or reduces the likelihood of getting kicked and banned for improper movement, like a lot of anti-cheats will do. So I guess I should stop beating this dead horse. And you guys have fun out there.